Being motivated by fear can be good, but not when you depend on fear for your motivation. Being numb by fear is not good at all. You need to get yourself in the situation where you are in control of yourself. You are in charge of your own life. Have you ever seen yourself in a situation where fear propels you and pushes you to the heights that you never knew you could attain? Whatever the situation was, what was your reaction to those circumstances? And what lessons did you learn from them? Welcome to the second season of Minding Your Tomorrow. It has been a very long time and I have missed you all. Oh my God, yes. If you are just tuning in for the first time on this channel, my name is Chioma Ezani and this is Minding Your Tomorrow. On our previous episodes, we have had the time to talk about who we are, where we are in life, the reasons we need a good vision, how to set goals, and so many other things. If you're just joining us, it will be a good time to just go down to the last season and just, hear what we are about and then pick it up from there. However, for season 2, we are ready for you. Trust me, it is loaded, it is packed, and unlike the first season where I did all the talking, this season I am not going to always do all the talking. We're going to be having some people come on board, guests, and then just tell us what their life is about, what their challenges had been, and how they navigated this. Maybe that could help one or two of us, have a real life experience of what we are going through and know that we can also excel from there. Today, marking the first episode, we are treating nothing else but something that is numbing. A lot of us face it, a lot of us deal with this in one way or the other, and this is nothing but fear. The topic says unlocking growth, how to make fear work for you. Hearing that, what does it say to you? It has been working against some of you. Some of you, it has been working well for you. But when you don't have the fear, what do you do next? For others, they have been able to figure out how to deal with fear. And to that, I say kudos. But I didn't feel like it was necessary. I felt like we need to treat the topic fear. Because if we are talking about how you can take some money decisions, if we are talking about how you can utilize your time well, if you're talking about so many topics which we're going to deal with without treating the issue of fear, then we're just rubbing the surface and not dealing with the real problem. There are different categories of fear. There are different scenarios, situations where people actually face fear. Some people let fear numb them. In situations where you find yourself, you have some bright ideas, you have things that you want to do, you have dreams, you have aspirations, but you're afraid. You're afraid of failing, you're afraid of taking steps, you're afraid of making a move. Because one reason, some people would say they don't know what people will think about them, right? Other people would say because they don't want to fail and have people look at them like failures. But guess what? You are numb. You are not dealing with what you're supposed to deal with. You are not doing what you're supposed to do. Hence, you are not growing and the failure is happening. It was in Compound Effect that Darren Hardy said that when you are not doing something, you're making a choice. And regardless, something is happening. So it might not be what you want that is happening. It might be what you don't want, but something is happening. For instance, if you sit down on your couch every day and watch television and eat a pound of meat and eat all kinds of junk, sitting down on your couch and not making a move, you're going to get You can't wish away getting You can't say, I don't want to get because you're going to get because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. But if you decide and say, I'm not going to sit down on this couch, I'm going to stand up every day and take some kilometers, 1 kilometer walk, 2 kilometers walk, over a period of 2 years, 3 years, you will see your body will thank you for it, your heart will thank you for it, your mind will thank you for it, because you are in motion. So you can say, I am not moving, or I'm afraid of failing, but you're already failing because you're not doing anything towards not failing. right? And another person would say failure is doing nothing. As far as you are doing something, even if you haven't gotten it right this time, you have the opportunity to learn from the lessons of what you have just done, get it right, and then move to something else that could be better than what you just tried. Guess what? The experience you gained from trying that one thing would push you, and it will never be lost. You can never lose it. That's why they say there is no failure until you stop trying. Like I said, there are 3 categories of people who deal with fears. Number 1 is those who don't let themselves do anything because of fear. Because they are afraid, they just sit down and let the fear consume them. Overthink it, shift it from procrastination, and it gets into depression. And before you know it, that's it. You're just from one day to the next, before you know it, nothing is even challenging you anymore. The fear has so consumed you. Now, the second group of people are people like I used to be. Now, this is a situation that I had to deal with personally. Now, growing up, I hear people call me all sorts of names. You were dumb, you're talkative, you don't have anything in your brain, and all whatnot. And by the time I realized that I had something in my brain, I was actually smart. I allowed doubt and fear of failure, or fear of being called names, or fear of being labeled not good enough, fear of being labeled dumb, to push me. One would say that is good, but it controlled me. It became my master, right? To the point that I was so afraid of failing that I would do every and anything good. I had to do good. I don't know how to do bad. But I would do it. I would work myself out. I would research. Now it's supposed to be good, but balance is key. Balance is everything, right? So you see somebody who is burning candles, working themselves out, trying, to what end? So you have to ask yourself, what is your motivating factor? Is it so that people would appraise you, or because you want to do this, or because this is what you're really about? So for me, I took fear to the next level, and I use it as a catalyst to propel me, as a motivating factor. So what I found out is that when the fear is not there, nothing motivates me. When the doubt is not there, when there's nobody saying, oh, you are not good enough, you can't do this, then I'm relaxed and I'm not doing anything. When I don't feel like I'm about to fail and the adrenaline is pumping, then I sit down and I don't achieve anything. So it got to the point where I felt the need to create a fearful situation to be able to feel the motivation that I needed to feel in my life to grow forward. So this was what I dealt with on a personal level. Either way, it is not good. Now we have the third degree of people who has mastered fear, who understand that fear is normal, it is natural, right? But does not let fear control them and would not allow fear to propel them. Being motivated by fear can be good, but not when you depend on fear for your motivation. Being numb by fear is not good at all. You need to get yourself in the situation where you are in control of yourself. You are in charge of your own life. And that is where your success, your excelling, your growth would come from. So this is the much I can say for today. But the next time when we open up this channel, I will tell you how to navigate fear and how to make sure that it does not control you, it does not cripple you, and you can master it My name is Choma Ezani again, and this is Minding Your Tomorrow. I am your life coach, and I'm also a film producer. Until next time, peace out.